I'm a British guy who just bought every Australian flavour of Kit Kat and
I'm a British guy who just bought every Australian flavour of Kit Kat
Japan, and I'm gonna try them in 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 Japan.
Caramel, I think you forgot the caramel.
I honestly think we started off with one of the best flavours. That goes crazy. 10 out of 10.
Caramel, I think you forgot the caramel.
Flavour slaps. Dark cocoa. The chocolate platter. Chocolate turtle chips. So cinnamony. Chocolate macaron. So soft. Matcha chocolate ice cream. Half melted, but if anything that makes it taste better. Triple chocolate cake. I never understood why influencers do this. Worth a try. Ferrero Rocher chocolate bar. Who doesn't love Ferrero Rocher? Korean chocolate. Chocolate cream bread.
It's peanut butter jelly time!
Dunkin' Donut hack. Everyone always uses Dunkin'. Let's see if Dunkin' can do it better. Stack each
donut on top of each other.
I was so tempted to do this with a stack of donuts. There's just no way that would have ended well. Actually, not too bad. Flatten them down. Pushing them down to the size of one Dunkin' means that it now only contains one Dunkin' for calories. Cinnamon Toast Crunch spread. Cinnamon Toast Crunch spread. Cinnamon Toast Crunch spread. Cinnamon Toast Crunch spread. Cinnamon Toast Crunch spread.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch spread.
Big activities. The Burger King Whopper burrito. Take your Burger King Whopper. Remove the buns. The only thing we need is that flame grilled goodness.
Chop up the patty nice and fine.
Big activities, McDonald's breakfast taco. Starting with 2 pancakes, split half of a pancake, add that to the cake, half of a pancake, half of a pancake, and generously drizzled with pancake. The McDonald's breakfast pancake. Fries aren't the only thing that can be dipped in a McDonald's pancake. Ranking every flavor of...
Day 165 of only eating food from a Korean convenience store.
I bought the stuff and then ended up delaying filming for like an hour, so this is half melted. A watered down vitamin shot. Decided to go for the vitamin drink because I'm going to Japan and I'm gonna try them in 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 Tomorrow again. I always seem to get sick after flying. I was sick right when I came back from Japan last time, so hopefully this just gives my immune system a boost. This is awesome. A sweet potato. When the weather gets colder, the convenience stores start selling these like freshly made sweet potato. When the weather gets colder, the convenience stores start selling these like freshly made sweet potato. When the weather gets colder, the convenience stores start selling these like freshly made
Sweet potato. When the weather gets colder, the convenience stores start selling these like freshly made.
Damn. The first time in my life I'm ever actually trying honeycomb. Tell you what, this looks pretty appetizing. We're gonna try a few different food items. First up, we got Popeye's chicken tenders. Mmm, that's so good. Big activities.
Wingstop burger.
I've seen this recipe all over the place. You just need some hot honey,
Wingstop burger.
a bucket of
Wingstop burger.
and some.
Wingstop burger.
One of the tricks to making this, I believe, is once
Wingstop burger.
noodles are cooked, you want to drain out every last drop of
Wingstop burger.
Wingstop tender. Let's make Dubai chewy,
Steamed hams.
but it is impossible to find.
Steamed ham.
We're gonna have to make our own. I got some actual.
Steam.
You know what? These were also really hard to get. Seems like everyone wants to make these because they're sold out everywhere.
These are a little bit purple, so we need to soften them.
De-skin them. Make sure the pistachio cream is super green. They have been soaked, now they need to be dried and peeled. It's time to individually peel every single pistachio. First, we're going to blend up the pistachios a little bit. A little bit of cooking cream, tahini, and some white chocolate. Next, we're going to roast our kadayif. Is this how it's supposed to look? Is Dubai filling supposed to look like this? What?
Ew, boy.
That might be the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth.
Ranking everything on the Korean KFC menu. KFC mukbang, let's eat. Mozzarella sticks. Fried chicken skin. So crunchy. Double down zinger burger. It's always nice to go back to a classic. Big activities. McDonald's food hack. Take a McDonald's triple cheeseburger. Separate all the patties. Start with one. Separate all the patties. Start with one. Separate all the patties. Start with one.
Separate all the patties. Start with one.
Followed by
4 chicken nuggets.
sweet and sour pancake.
Best.
Pancake that McDonald's has to offer. Big activities. Dubai chocolate. Big activities. Dubai chocolate. Big activities. Dubai chocolate.
Big activities. Dubai chocolate.
Ranking New York's
Giant Reese's cup. I just went to the Hershey's.
Or in New York, where you can build your own Reese's peanut butter cup. You pay $27 and you're able to stuff your own cup with
4 different fillings and 2 toppings. This is my 4th trip to America, and every time I come here, you always manage to out-American yourselves. That being said, I'm here for it. Please keep doing absurd things. There's so much peanut butter in this, it's leaking out the side. First, we're gonna take off the lid.
You're supposed to break it into pieces. Kind of like nachos, you're supposed to dip them into the filling. The Reese's Puffs in there.
Ranking the most overrated fried chicken in America. I just bought everything on a Raising Cane's menu. Let's try it all and see which one's the best. I say that, but there's not actually that much on the Raising Cane's menu. I was kind of surprised. It's pretty cool that they give you iced tea though. Not that good. Raising Cane sauce. Check out the fries. I just picked these up from outside the hotel, so they are fresh and crispy. These ain't no delivery fries. Sauce, whilst good, isn't everything it's been made out to be. Let's try it with a chicken. I think Raising Cane's would suck if it was just the chicken tenders and they didn't have this sauce. Take the Texas toast with a chicken tender, fries, and the sauce, and we'll see how this compares to the chicken burger. The toast actually might be the best part about this. The chicken sandwich has a brioche bun. We like to see that. I think this whole meal would slap if I was incredibly drunk. Ranking every limited edition M&M flavor. I just bought every flavor of unique and limited edition M&Ms. Let's try them all and see which one's the best. Freeze dried and kind of exploded. Very airy, a little bit too airy, and the caramel flavor's not really there anymore.
Lemon meringue pie.
Wow, it's crazy how they've perfectly matched the flavor of a lemon meringue pie. M&M ice cream sandwich. This might be the first time I've ever had a cookie ice cream sandwich. I had no idea that—
Pumpkin pie.
Oh no, this one is no good. Ugh, cookies and cream. I expected it to taste like an Oreo M&M, but this kind of just tastes like regular M&Ms. Toasty holiday peanut. This is like the original peanut M&Ms on steroids. Chocolate bark. Peanut butter cinnamon roll. That might be one of the best M&Ms I think I've ever tried. Cinnamon goes hard with peanut butter. Cherry chocolate. Ranking the best items at
Chick-fil-A.
I just bought all the best items on the Chick-fil-A menu. Let's try them all and see which one's the best. But first, some Chick-fil-A sauce. That is definitely better than Raising Cane's. Waffle cut fries. The flavor's pretty on par with McDonald's, but the sauce gives it that leg up. Chick-fil-A nuggets. Let's see if the barbecue's any good. Got myself the lemonade beverage, but they also had the option of sweet tea. Why is there so much sweet tea available at these fast food places? Grilled chicken sandwich. I would never order this myself. I just got it to test it for this video. Oh, and I think the bread is whole grain. They're really trying to make people not want to order this. Mac and cheese.
Oh, that is so much better than the Dave's Hot Chicken one.
Ranking every Dubai chocolate dessert. Dubai chocolate stuff was already such a massive trend. How did it become bigger? Dubai chewy cookies. This time actual ones that I didn't fail at making.
This is so disgusting. It's so waxy.
I'll save those for last because we got some other Dubai style stuff that I want to try. Dubai salt bread. Like a really buttery soft bread with some salt on it. Stuffed it with the Dubai filling and added some chocolate on top. Not too bad. A Dubai chocolate madeleine. I can take off the top and it's just filled with that creamy goodness. I like the filling, but that cake is a little bit too chewy. This was the most expensive one. A Dubai cake. This cost me something like $12, $13. Hell yeah. I will admit it's an incredible tasting cake. Worth the price though? You know what? On second bite, maybe. And finally, the star of the show, the Dubai chewy cookie. Oh god damn. I think it could use some more pistachio cream. That's kind of like the new version of adding Nutella to everything.
Big activity. Subway ice cream cookie sandwiches.
Making 3 different types. Double chocolate chips, double chocolate chips, double chocolate chips, double chocolate chips.
Double chocolate chip.
Raspberry cheesecake. Take your favorite tub of ice cream. I've chosen Ben & Jerry's peanut butter s'mores. Take a knife and safely cut this into pucks. Maybe let it defrost a little bit. Cookie, ice cream puck, one more cookie. And look how easy this peels away. Let's try them all and see which one's best. Okay. Ranking every flavor of
Blue cookies.
crumble cookie.
Blue cookies.
Although I heard they're actually running out of variations now, and there's just a lot of repeats every week. Let's try all of this week's cookies and see which one's the best. Strawberry. The strawberry flavor isn't that strong. It's more Biscoff, which I like. The strawberry icing just adds a nice little sugary hit. Cookies and cream. Cookies and cream, an absolute
Classic.